Oh.
Some good discipline from Boston Rob to not get in the mix with some of these marginal hands. He King Jack just let them hit the muck.
Aces kind of look like two upside-down waffle cones.
Oh, come on with your ice cream. You're already getting a sponsorship, all right? Don't worry about it. You're good. You've done enough.
All in from John.
22 big blinds of aces is a nice spot. Got a chance to pick up some chips. Get it in really, wow. Oh man, this is.
Whoa! We're going to play short-handed here soon, maybe.
Yep.
Rafaelowitz.
Nothing he can do here. 38 bigs.
Hmm.
Goldberg in an amazing squeeze spot. You can't give him aces. He could have a wide variety of hands that would do this.
Take a picture of this and send it to Antonio. Hard
Why?
to make a pair.
Hard to make a pair. Pairs are cheap. Really great news for Rogers, though, because I think he probably would have called with his nines and been dominated.
With so much action now.
Rafaelowitz is going to take the bullet for him.
Both of them.
All in?
Yep.
There's all in.
Now to chase Rogers with the hand that won the 1989 World Series of Poker Main Event. Hands of Phil Hellmuth.
Yeah, and Rogers shot him the side eye of like, I was going to do that, and
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
all right, well.
Ooh. They both squinted when they folded, and now they both go, thank you. Aces for Goldberg, all in. Rafaelowitz with the queens. Queens, though, have been flopping pretty strong tonight. We've seen him flop a set a couple of times. Aces for the Ice Cream King of the 4 locations in Las Vegas.
Give the addresses and the
There
phone
we go.
numbers and the.
Oh my! Oh, and there is a queen. And John Goldberg cannot believe it as Rafaelowitz flops queens full. Aces. Are there any aces left? One card to come. John Goldberg. Can't believe the last hand he plays at this main event. Pocket aces. Can he find one of the 2 left in the deck? No, he cannot.
Beating guys.
Brutal.
Did you?
Is it me or the aces kind of bent? You see what I'm talking about, right? See over here?
I might wait a couple days to go to the ice cream parlor. Queens against aces.
This table has been
Yes.
so crazy. We've
Really
barely
has.
been able to see the other features at all. We go for a quarter of a hand and come back.
Exactly. So Nunley with the raise, Coolius with the aces and the 3-bet.
1 queen dead and Moses in hand.
Nunley has Coolius covered as we begin this hand.
And no real tanking, just a call.
Oh, wow.
My, one
Queen.
outer.
Oh, my goodness. Coolius crushed again.
To be honest, the speed at which Nunley decided just to flat, I don't think he has queens. If I'm the opponent, I go, okay, like this looks like an ace-queen kind of hand. Like maybe he has something like 10s where it's a snap decision. You go, yeah, I'm always going to set mine here. But wow, I mean, dirty, dirty, dirty. Achilles is going to lose a lot of chips
And
here.
he extricated himself again. He was in this exact situation when his opponent, he had aces, flopped a set, and then Coolius hit the
Yeah,
ace on the end.
it's going to take another ace for him to extricate himself from this one. Or a 5
yeah,
now.
Or 5 now, yeah.
Travel, yeah.
Again, Coolius with the shorter of the 2 stacks.
Have to be wondering, how strong is my opponent's hand? I have 2 aces. It makes ace-queen a little bit unlikely. So what do I charge if I'm putting 10s and jacks in Nunley's range? And he does go for a small size.
Pretty small, yeah.
He wants those 10s and jacks to hang on here.
285.
Possible king queen suited's in there.
Into 700,000.
Kalias now, Nunley now facing a really wet board, but he does just make the call.
Kalias needing help and needing it right now.
It's not going to do it.
Nope.
Checks again. We see Kalias has aces, so he's going to be getting his stack in anyway, but Nunley played the hand where ace-king is going to put some money in this pot too. He played it really slow, really passively. Kalias is just half pot behind. Got to be feeling like he's shoving this for value.
I'm waiting for the next player coming.
Yeah, size him up.
It's supposed to be a famous poker star.
Oh yeah?
I think so.
Just feels so dirty to watch someone who you know is going to lose most or all of their stack and just thinking they have the best of it.
Goes all in.
And there's a quick call. And Nunley with the bigger stack and the set of
It
queens.
was so cool.
Ramon Kalias out of the main event holding pocket aces.
9s for Ramsey here. 115 to go.
Uh-oh. Doc's got the medicine.
Indeed he does, Ali.
And he's going to be putting some tussin on it.
We raised 270 total.
Oh,
Lavender.
Trouble
No
for
lavender,
Nunley.
right? 2 stacks of green.
2 queens in the small blind. A raise and a 3-bet in front of him. The good news, he's got these boys well covered.
He has them well covered, but it's precarious. Cutting out a 4-bet. Barfield with just north of 30 bigs.
Note, by the way, that Ramsey's 9s should crumble under the pressure of 650K, and he is the deeper of the 2 remaining stacks. As we know, Barfield's going nowhere.
Indeed, Ramsey's 9s will crumble.
Yeah.
Under the gun 8, under the gun 1. Open 3-bet. We have the 4-bet here from Nunley and the ensuing jam from Barfield in all likelihood. Perhaps he elects to sneak along and just call, but probably it goes in. And for Nunley, we're in there, but it's, you know, to be quite scared, I suppose. But hope for ace-king.
Nunley's never laying it down if the rest of the 1.2 comes in, right?
All in. We raised all in. And a call.
There's the jam, there's the flick for the call, and Nunley sees the bad news. Again, silver lining is Barfield was not as deep as Ramsey.
Thanks, buddy. I'm videoing it. Hope that's allowed.
Barfield, just in case, wants to memorialize this moment. Here on day 5, a 3.25 million chip pot, and uh-oh.
I have clubs.
5, 6, 7 of clubs gives Nunley 2 pulls and a flush.
And that's
11
not
outs.
what Barfield was looking to see.
If it's a club on the turn, make it the ace.
That's
Fair play.
That's not fair at all.
Or the 4 or the 8, you know. Straight flush out, chop it up. Here we are.
Man.
Oh, it is a,
Four
you know,
clubs.
4 of clubs.
Four
There it
clubs.
is.
4 clubs. 4 clubs.
Deflating, Ali, for
Four
Barfield.
clubs. One
Without
time.
question.
Gross one.
Nunley makes the flush. Barfield needs the 4 clubs to chop. And instead, it is the 8 of hearts.
GG, Doc.
Gross one.
Great run there.
No arguments.
Takes a mic off. Day 5 of the main, late into the evening, bust with aces.
Your only real option. Everything else looks real shady.
And he's going to get a customer.
Dobrich in the big.
How much?
Yeah, 8 big blinds. This looks pretty good.
Suki has doubled through Dobrich once already tonight.
What's funny is I was outside when I had a serious time at the
Dobrich now no longer with a huge stack, so this is actually representing about 30% of his stack.
I look in the bush and I see
What
a
can he
ground
beat?
movie. I'm like, what the hell is that? There's
What can he
nothing
beat?
good.
I mean,
He's
what-
just doing well against a lot of things. Like, he
Yeah.
can be racing a lot of different hands. With 8 big blinds, Suki's range from the button is going to be really wide. He can have worse jacks and worse queens.
Well, we saw him get this not quite this short. I mean, he's been pretty tight, hasn't he?
Doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah.
when you're shoving from the,
The
button,
range,
you only have
right.
2 people to get through.
Okay.
You are the shortest stack as well, so you don't have to worry too. He's way the shortest stack too. So yeah, he would have hands like Jack 9s, Jack 10s, Queen 9s, Queen 10s, all the small pairs. He Ace Deuce, Ace 3 hands where you're almost flipping. So there's dead money in there.
And I guess he could have aces.
He can also have aces. It's not a spot you're thrilled about. We don't see Dobrich high-fiving the dealer.
No.
But when you look and it's only 8 big blinds, you're like, okay, I think I'm doing well enough against this range.
Yeah, he's going to come in, and the amazing thing is if he ends up losing this hand, and Dobrich is favored to lose the hand, he's going to become the short stack. He's been
That's
the
crazy.
top stack for most of this
Crazy.
final table.
Yeah.
Double up a bunch of people, as you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking a lot of consideration here, so maybe he's not coming. There we go.
There's the call. Oh, and stops him in his tracks when Suki turned over the bullets.
Very unlucky for Dobrich. You're going to see 8-7 suited and things like that too. And it's just ace.
I was like, fuck. Like,
Picking up some big hands. He waited and finally collected queens one time, and now the aces. And trying to go through Dobrich again.
He collected kings also. Queens, kings, and aces. The man they could not extinguish.
And what is he still doing here? Here's a go. Here we go. The ace is at risk against Queen Jack, and there is an
What
ace.
a fun flop,
Oh,
though.
my
Double gut
gosh.
shot.
for an ace in the window, that's a pretty cruel flop.
It really is. I mean, king and a 9. Dobrich actually improved 8% over his pre-flop
Yeah,
equity
against
against
a
top
set of
set.
aces.
I guess you have
All right, king or 9 for Dobrich to send Suki out the door. And there is the king on the turn.
Oh my God, insane.
Now the outs for Suki. Pair the board.
Praying.
Dobrich trying to summon any entity to make it a clean river card. Suki. Ace, king, 10, 8 for the double. Can he do it? Can Suki do it one more time? He needs the river card. The river card is a blank, and Dobrich comes from behind to hold on. Philippe Suki out.